Hello. So my quality of character is adaptable. My name is Armando Gutierrez. Mm, So what does adaptable mean to me? In sports and teaching, being adaptable means adjusting to strategies and approaches to meet changing circumstances and diverse needs, often promoting resilience and success in dynamic environments. In sports and teaching, an adaptable character is like possessing an elastic energy. Circumstances change quite often. In this case, it is imperative to break down certain habits to accommodate the new development. Adaptable individuals often see outside the box, think ahead, and consistently think about improvement. So, what are some examples of the quality of character? The need for adaptability often presents itself occasionally while on the field. As a sports teacher who prides in fair play, the referee might make a controversial call when my team's win is at bay, and that would highly trigger some negative emotions. However, adaptability calls for maintaining calm and fostering the same emotions among the students, even though there's some intense pressure. A sports leader should lead the rest of the team by example. The students look up to us for their reactions and ensure we teach them to remain calm on such occasions. The leader should also take initiative to teach adaptive strategies to the students. Although there is only little time, the team can change its defensive strategies, granting it another opportunity to score. Additionally, one would also take a moment to analyze the call from the referee's point of view. This allows one some time to react to the situation a little bit more rationally. So applying the quality of character to coaching. A sports teacher makes a great role model for their students. Leaders should be mindful of their positions as they significantly influence their followers. One of the values students should foster when coaching them is the need to embrace. According to Maxwell in 2008, most people may fail to embrace ethics, as this may be considered a limit to their opportunities and how far they could go. However, coaching students highly influences the kind of individuals they become when they grow older. They should be taught to rationalize themselves and embrace these values as they influence their relationship with people. A sports teacher makes a great role model for their students. The coaching should begin by embracing the same behaviors so the students can learn from seeing. Understanding student differences. An adaptable instructor should be open to appreciating the students' differences. The sports lesson should not be generalized in this case, as certain students may be left behind. Among the methods that can be implemented include a collaborative approach for some students and direct instructions for others. The sports lesson should be specifically tailored to suit the students' abilities to ensure that they attain maximum benefit from the same. So how to use adaptability in in-game adjustments? Adaptability is vital during competition. A coach should be open to making in-game adjustments to maximize the winning opportunities. Adaptability encourages openness to change tactics and strategies based on how the game unfolds. Additionally, the players' roles can be changed at any point. Sports are unpredictable and require preparedness for such occurrence. Being a sports coach often causes a lot of pressure, as the unfolding of games is highly unpredictable. In this case, an instructor ought to maintain calmness when there's a lot of pressure. Reading the game's dynamics and making decisions promptly is also necessary. The coach's reaction to such situations leaves a lasting lesson among the students, as they learn by seeing. So, communication and leadership and adaptive quality. Communication and leadership are crucial elements in sports, like any other lessons students go through. Adaptability and communication is vital when one is a sports coach. It highly influences how an instructor conveys information to students and how it is received. Effective coaching requires one to communicate clearly and openly with players. Additionally, an adaptable character sets the foundation for adjustable communication when dealing with different students. So, continuous learning and improvement. An adaptable sports coach should be open to learning new methodologies in sports. Holding on to the old teaching methods affect how well the students benefit from sports classes. Consistent incorporation of new knowledge and insights in the coaching practices plays a crucial role in enhancing the effectiveness of lessons. It also creates room to offer better guidance to the students. For example, I coach high school and I also teach middle school PE. I've noticed that in high school students, they're more independent and can easily take up independent instruction, On the other hand, middle schoolers benefit a lot more from collaborative instruction. So, facing the challenges. In Mark's seasonal life in 2007, sports is often faced with sets of high and lows. It encounters unexpected challenges, losses, and injuries, all of which the instructor should be open to accepting. An adaptive coach is more fluid in such occurrences, and it is also dedicated to preparing the students. Students can be helped to cope with the challenges by offering them emotional support. Sports instructors should also encourage the students to manage their expectations when participating in competitions consistently. The students should take any form of setback as learning and growth opportunities. In this case, an adaptable leader should prepare students for challenges and changing circumstances. Adaptability prepares one to understand that sports are not linear events, as the outcomes may not always be predictable. So, some real life examples. Sports classes, for instance, students can be given personal stories of players found guilty of doping scandals, and some students may also propose in engaging in sports as part of their professional careers. Thus, it is necessary to instill values such as honesty and integrity to ensure they succeed. They can also be taught using relevant examples in cases such as cheating, as this is one of the concerns that compromise player credibility. Setting relevant examples of ethical dilemmas in sports is crucial, as it encourages the students to think more critically about the ethics of their actions. Real-life examples are more relatable, as the students can understand the negative consequences unethical players have to deal with when found guilty of such offenses. So how do we discuss these ethical principles? As an instructor, it is vital to ensure that these students understand why these ethics are essential in sports. They must appreciate the role and the integrity of the sports activities, which make them open to applying and embracing them. The lessons can be more effective by encouraging the students to analyze case studies that depict any form of ethical developments. Before the examples are presented to them, they should understand and discuss fundamental sports ethics such as honesty, sportsmanship, integrity, respect for other players, and fairness. Interacting with these values sets the foundation for how they understand and apply them when faced with in similar situations in the real world. Encouraging critical thinking. As an adaptable sports leader, the teaching methods include encouraging critical thinking among the students. Such lessons may be fostered in an interactive session before the students start their games. The athletes should also be encouraged to critically analyze the case studies they are presented with by asking themselves questions such as, is the ethical considerations at play? The students can also discuss concerns among themselves before presenting their answers to the class for further discussion. This will foster critical thinking lessons among them and encourage them to work as a team. Teamwork is one of the critical lessons in sports, as it determines their wins. Critical thinking also encourages students to properly analyze situations they encounter on the playing field. Adaptable leadership focuses more than sports did, as it also trickles down to how lessons may impact the learners in daily interactions. Critical thinking encourages the students to analyze and understand the consequences of their actions and how decisions may impact them. So how do we build resilience and inspiration? As an adaptable leader, one should communicate the vision to the students. They should be prepared to aggressively go after the goals they set and also overcome the challenges they encounter. Sports are not always a walk in the park, excuse me. As an adaptable leader, preparing the students for the non-linear nature of the activity should also include motivating them to strive for excellence. Although the challenges should be considered, the students also ought to learn how to be determined to pursue and achieve their goals. The vision should be adequately communicated to them as a source of encouragement for them to pursue it. A Bible verse that kind of stuck out with me in terms of being adaptable is from Philippians 4, 12 through 13. I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether well-fed or hungry, whether living in plenty or in want. I can do all this through him who gives me strength. This Bible verse is a perfect illustration of the changing seasons of life. It is a source of encouragement for one to be fluid in changing circumstances. So in conclusion, actively coaching and teaching students while embracing adaptable character quality plays a key role in helping students excel in more than sports. They can embrace the lessons they learn during their sports classes to real life scenarios, which highly influences their relationship with people. Most importantly, coaches that embody this character are better equipped to deal with challenges and optimize their performance. Thank you.